The animations though. Whoever did these animations, you're fired. Everything I say is based on my own opinions and experience. I'm not speaking for the public, and my feedback should be treated as such. You are watching Nico Evaluates. With 26 years of experience on Mega Man games, 7 years of doing the No Miss Buster Only challenge, and countless Snupster Races, as well as being the QA tester for Mega Man Unlimited, I'm here to tell you my honest opinions on different Mega Man games, so sit tight and learn. Hello people and welcome to Nico Evaluates Mega Man 11. This was pledged by Eric the Red. Well, he said I can choose whatever game I want. No brainer right there. I've got no expectations, as you might soon find out. I don't think this game was made for veterans, I think this was made for new audiences, which is not me. So let's look at this game with a critical eye. Unlike many others who are just blindly praising the game. That's what I think anyway. This has been hyped up the ass. So let's be fair, right off the bat, I can't actually change the volume in the menu. It does nothing. The volume buttons on my keyboard are completely dead. That's strike number 1.
I strongly believe Albert's research must stop.
Light! We can't build the future on your empty optimism.
Say what you will, I cannot agree to this. Please listen.
No, you listen to this! At every turn you've ignorantly blocked my research!
Mr. Wiley, control yourself. I see the committee is in agreement. And so, the department chooses Thomas Light's research into robots with independent thought. Thank you, everyone.
Why are you fools so blind? One day, Light. One day the world will know I was right all along. Bad memories make the worst dreams. A genius of my caliber needs sleep to keep his brain in gear. Wait. That research from my youth. Yes, now I'll show you, Light!
Oh, I like the intro, it's a flashy intro. Oh, something's happening. Oh, it's just replaying the intro again. We've seen that. Is that sound really necessary? Could have been a better sound. Ear screeching. Okay, why is there a splash screen anyway? What does this do? Start and quit. Why would I want to quit? I just started the game. Like, okay, why can't the menu just open up like this? Why do I have to have start and quit? Like if I press escape. What is this for? Never understood that. It's from the arcade era, I suppose. So the options, nothing to sneeze at. Brightness settings and whatnot. Adjust until the right image is barely visible. You mean the E-Tank? It would be like this. But now let's put it right there. What do I press? Oh, back. Okay, there we go. Luckily luckily the controller works out of the box. That's a first. Audio was for some reason put to TV on my computer. Don't know why. That's fixed. Let's increase the voices a bit. Music select original instrumental. I don't know what the difference is. Guess we'll find out. Language. Don't press back because it'll actually keep the language. So there's no apply or anything. It just keeps it. So if I press back, it's set to Deutsch. So be careful right there when doing that. Vibration. No. Special weapon shortcut. Yeah, whatever that is. Right stick weapon select. Okay, that could be handy. Resolution settings. Display mode, all good. Wish there was an option to remove bloom and stuff like that. should always have those kind of settings in, especially in the year 2018. There's really lackluster PC settings, I find. This is more like a console port, probably. So, I have no expectations. Guess that's the best way to be. I have no hype. I wasn't excited for this game, I wasn't expecting it, I wasn't waiting for it. It just kinda came out of nowhere. So I guess that helps us being critical. Auto upload. I'm getting scared, let's get the fuck out of here. Menu, yes, it's a menu. New game. Only the truest, most hardcore fans need apply. So I guess we're playing as with the normal setting, like always. So if you're unaware of what Nico Evaluates is, if you're a newcomer, you might want to check my channel. Got all kinds of evaluations on other Mega Man games. Got most of them covered, if you are so inclined. The year is 20XX. At the laboratory of Thomas Light, father of modern robot society. Oh my god. So first we had a cutscene, now we have just text on black background, nobody reading it. Okay.
All systems nominal. You're in great shape, Blockman.
All thanks to you, Doc. You built me rock solid. Well, I can hear the construction yard calling. Block out.
Good luck
Well.
out there.
This is already more than Mighty Number 9 did. Their mouths actually move.
Let's see. We just finished with Blockman. That leaves Torchman, Acid Man, Impact Man, Bounce Man, Thunder Man, and Blast Man.
This could have been a bit more interesting, don't you think?
Oh, brother, there's no end to him. Doc, how about giving your favorite assistant a break?
Why is there a piece of chicken in the microwave, or whatever the fuck that is? You see that? It's like a Castlevania reference.
What on earth? Roll! Otto! Hurry to me!
I like that sound, distinct UFO sound, I love that.
Splendid to see you again, Light.
Wily!
Doctor, what's going on?
Well, at least Mega Man's hair is black,
I'll handle this.
not brown like in Powered Up.
Mega Man!
This is no time for your heroics. I've simply...
I like how the UFO still looks like garbage.
Then kindly be quick about it.
Of course. You see, I recalled some old research.
The fuck's wrong with Auto?
Very inventions.
Oh my god, this could have been so much better. I mean, the intro here, it's so... I'm not sure if boring is the right word, but it's definitely
That speed!
quite the drag. I prefer the NES-styled intros with all the
Let those robots go.
pictures of cities and shit like that.
I have a better idea. At last the world will bow down to the genius.
Like the intro of Mega Man 4 was so iconic. This is forgettable.
I'll go after Wily.
Wait, Mega Man! Wily's invention is called the double gear system. It's designed to push robots far beyond their normal strength and speed. If he really has completed it, I'm afraid you won't.
Get to the point, Santa Claus.
But we can't just let him get away.
Mega Man.
At least Mega Man doesn't sound like he does in Mega Man 8.
Very well.
Pretty good voice actor.
This is the prototype double gear system that Wily developed. Be able to stop him.
Well, that's good. Maybe. Don't you think
Take it, Doctor.
need a little bit more than maybe?
Cost.
You may be able to defeat him, but you may also die. A few days later, or...
System is fully installed.
Okay, another black background with a blue gradient. Oh, they didn't want to animate that, so they just had a black background instead. Okay. That would have meant more work.
Mega Man. That dirty Wily won't know.
And Mega Man is a series known for its lack of design. View explanation. Okay, let's see it just for the evaluation. Let's look at the explanation. Try it. Ooh! Why is the volume suddenly at 200%? I can't try it. Okay, there we go. Fire Mega Buster. Jump, slide. We can actually test the mechanics here. So you press the button and everything is slower now. I understand. You'll overheat. And now there's a graphic showing that I am indeed overheating. I have to wait for it to come back, I suppose. Okay. I'll probably never use that. People were like, well, they're probably gonna fix the running animation. No. Look at that. Holy fuck, that's ugly. The game has probably been done for a year now. Like 1 month ago, people were still like, well, maybe they're gonna fix it. No, look at this horse shit. Look at how he runs. Yeah, Mega Man is known for its lack of animation. For its lack of polish, right? What the hell hit me? Well, you can shoot 3 times in the air, which is nice. Can you shoot more than 3 times? Nope, 3 times, that's good. Sliding? What the? You can jump out of a slide, okay, that works great. There was a, yeah, when you want to turn after you've done a full slide, it's kinda hard. Like you kinda stop, you can see the animation, and the animation is exactly what's stopping us from instantly turning. So you can't just slide and turn immediately. There's a bit of a delay. Like I understand why they've done it. It's because of 2.5D. But I'm gonna explain some of the reasons why 2.5D is not that great as we go on with the series. This is one of the things you want to have full control, yet you have animation stopping you from doing so. Yeah, it's basically like Mega Man 8 slide. Whenever you stop a slide, or whenever you finish the full cycle, you have to wait for the animation so that Mega Man can get back up. He doesn't get up instantly, so every time you make a slide, you have to kinda get back up to slide again. You can do this as well, but it's need quite the mashing finger. And you have to get up slightly every time. That looks awkward as hell, I'm not gonna lie, that's awkward as fuck. Is there a charge? Yes, there is. Oof. So I suppose let's go check the game then. We've done enough fiddling about. Oh, suddenly we'll just at the level select. What is this? Oh, it shows you the stage. So let's do something that people haven't seen as much. So not Blockman, everyone's seen that. Haven't really followed the game. I don't know anything about this game. I've seen bits and pieces, like a few seconds here and there, but for the most part I have no idea. So we got a Hard Man, Green Biker Dude, the Blue Fellow, Galaxy Man, Gemini Man, Guts Man and Fireman, and of course Epilepsy Man. Let's check Acid Man first. Not sure if people have seen that yet. Oof. Why does it look like that? Like, I understand it's a CRT, but at the same time that level select was kinda sad. I was expecting a lot better. So the gear system, we're probably not gonna use it that much. I don't see a reason. Why is the sound louder? I can't... Okay, there we go. I have to click outside the window to modify the sound levels. So every time you use... Every time you use the gear system, he talks. Okay, calm down, Mega Man. I'll call the Exorcist. My god, this running animation. This is what stops me from fucking playing this game. Except I'm reviewing it, so I have to. Ooh boy, look at this. Okay, look at his head. Look at what it's doing. It's bopping up and down like that. It's like he's a bobblehead. It looks like he's a toy, not actually a robot. Looks like his soul is dead. He's dead. At least he still blinks his eyes, but that head bob is ridiculous. Oh my lord, I can't look at that. So that's... I was gonna say that's not a proper tippy-toe. It's just the animation of a tippy-toe. But I was expecting a better tippy-toe out of this game, to be completely honest. Like, it's so subtle between running and tippy-toeing. You can tippy-toe once, but if you do it again, Mega Man starts running. There's, like, look at how awkward this is. Looks like he has 8 legs. It's like a spider. Yeah. Reminds me a lot about Powered Up, this one. Okay, that's... Well, I've seen enough. First enemy, let's see what it does. Comes down before you're actually under it. Okay. And keeps hopping up and down. How many shots does it... Oh god! That's a nice surprise, I like that. I don't know what I just picked up. Bit of gear, I suppose. So when you shoot this fellow, small spiders come out. I was not expecting that. I actually quite like that design. So one of the problems... Oh my god, I'm gonna hate this slide so much. One of the problems with 2.5D games is indeed the fact that it's 2.5D. Every enemy does like a small explosion every time you hit them. Good, you can shoot that. And enemies come back, that's nice. Oh yeah, the hurt animation, let's check it out. Ooh, you kinda drop down like a rock. I'm not sure if I like that. No pun intended. Look at that, holy hell. Why did they not keep the original hurt animation? I'm not sure. Because it's not 8 bits, I get it. But that seems kinda harsh. If you're next to a pit, you're just dead. I assume so, anyway. So every time you kill an enemy in 2.5D games, they feel the need to have these big explosions. That kinda messes up with me. Look at that. Look at how much shit flies off of that enemy when you kill it. So if we go back to the beginning... Oh, I'm trying to scroll it back on the screen, it's not scrolling back. There we go. So, when you hit it, look at that. Look at how much shit there is. Bam! There's so many different projectiles when you hit things. And when it dies, look at the amount of graphics going on. Look at that. Oof. So that's one reason I hate 2.5D games. It's hard to tell. There's so many explosions for different things. So I'm assuming that this is water. Let's see what happens when we get hit by this. Nothing. I was expecting we get poisoned or something, but no. It just hurts us. Oh, it poisons the water, I see. So it's now red. Now it's green, okay, and when it's green it's bad. Alright, that's easy to understand, but this is exactly what I don't like about 2.5D games, is that... Oh, and if you're unfamiliar with Nico evaluates, we're gonna take a lot of intentional damage, checking everything out. I'm not just gonna blast through the game, I'm gonna actually evaluate it. If that is something you can't bear, then go watch something else. I actually want to start this level over, because I feel like some of these positions are not that great. So let's go ahead and kill ourselves, if that is in any shape or form possible. Is there an animation for being hurt too much? No, there's not, that's good. Always hated them. That's a flash he did. Don't like the sound though, don't like how he screams. Should just be silent. So, look at how much shit there is when I just go through and kill enemies. Look at the amount of particles. You're not gonna exactly know what's gonna hit you and what's not. There's so many things. And that's why I hate these games. You're never gonna know exactly when you're gonna get hit when you kill things at the same time. So can you charge buster this fellow? That position is good, I find. It's easy to get rid of him and the shots. I like this part, it's very well done. The spiders that drop down the water is a cute touch. This one I'm not sure. Why is there 2 of those at the same time? Maybe you're just supposed... Yeah, you're supposed to make that jump and then fire. But that's exactly one of the problems. I get close to an enemy and killing it causes a huge explosion and then I can't see anything. If there's one of those small spiders inside the explosion, I'm not gonna see that. That's the problem. Why do you have to be so flashy about causing damage? Look at the amount of particles. It doesn't even fit the overall style of the game. It's just an explosion. Why do you have to do that? I don't know. But every 2.5D game does it, so maybe it's something I don't understand. I'm not hip with the kids. What the hell is going on? The shield dagger was placed well though, I like that. It didn't come out to the edge of the screen. That was well placed. We're supposed to go down here. And Rush is now its own button. Oh, look at motherfucker's cute as hell. Coil! Well, luckily he doesn't shout when jumping. That's cute. Does he say power shot? No, he says huh. Okay, the voices are not too bad. It's bearable, at least so far. Oh, there's kind of some kind of a fan going on here. Okay. So far the music just blends in. It's not like I'm humming the music already, it's just there. I can't even hear it that well. Not something that I'm enjoying at the moment. Music has always been such a big part of Mega Man. Right now this is just some... Well, I don't know anything about music genres, it just sounds like trance or something like that. Not really memorable at all. This section is kinda feels dead. Dead spikes. I'm assuming that if we take damage and touch a spike we die. No, let's test that. I don't want to say anything about... Okay, good. There are actually invincibility frames in the game. That's good. Another huge explosion. Look at the shield decker. It's different underwater, I like that. Nice. The animations though. Whoever did these animations, you're fired. Let's check the ladder. Oh my god. Look at the light flicker under his foot. I like that. That's a nice touch. Very nice indeed. We should test the ladder at a better spot. It's hard to test there. What are these enemies? They're just going up and down, doing a bunch of nothing. Just shoot them and they die. There's no challenge at all. Like, okay, we're being tracked, but who's gonna get hit by those? And this running animation is killing me inside. Oh boy. Somehow jump didn't work. Why are there Mario pipes in the game? Okay. I was expecting the water to actually shorten our jump, but it actually does nothing. Like, would you expect that? Like, I would expect the jump end like here. But no, it's actually a full jump. Like in Mega Man 4 Toadman stage, you actually you can't jump as high. But here it's completely possible. Attention to detail kind of missing there. I was hoping for at least have that in the game. I like the flickering lights on enemies though, that's very nice. And this green Cho, very nice. Can I shoot through the shield? Gotta be careful. Well, guess we'll test that later then. Nice thing that we have the weapon balancer, or energy balancer as the game calls it always. Okay, that's it's like... maybe they could have moved Rush's position a bit more to the right, don't you think? Or down or something? Okay. Oh, I can turn Mega Man. Yep. See if I wanna look at his ass, I can do this. It's nice. It's a nice pause menu, I suppose. So we got all kind of items. We can check them as we go. In Buster. So far the game actually doesn't... Oh my god, I hit my head on nothing. What the... Unless there was a ceiling, but it did look like I hit my head on nothing. Maybe the ceiling was black. Oh boy, I just doggone fucked myself, I think. I was just looking at the scenery, not killing anything. Man, the explosions really... they're so unneeded. Oh! It takes a while for me to learn how close to the edge you can be. But that's pretty good, right? Like you can... How am I supposed to make this jump now? Once you fuck up this part once, you can't actually make this jump anymore. Rush help? Okay, good. Rush helps, that's good. So if I wanna get rid of Rush, if I accidentally spawned him in, I just have to wait. No, I can press the button again. Oh my god. They're genius. That's well done. So if I just wanna get an epilepsy attack, I can do this. Rush, good, rush, good. I like how he's saying rush coil, but his mouth doesn't even move. Man, the explosions are the biggest problem I have with this game right now. I can't see anything when I'm killing enemies. Like, look at this screen, look at all the things that are going on. I just can't see. It's too flashy, holy fuck. What's wrong with the just little blips and bloops when you kill enemies, just like in the classic series? What's wrong with that? Why can't you just have it that way? Ooh. So far, I kinda get the impression... Let's see if that bullet hits us. It should, but let's see if it does. Come on. Oh, look at the attention to detail there. You can see the light of the shot hit the Cho. That's nice, look at that. He changes color. I was not expecting that to be a thing. Fuck these spiders. I like them, but fuck them. Okay, so that does hurt us good, because it actually overlaps with the pipe. See what he thinks about the charge shot. I like the graphics or animations on the charge, that's good. And the sound is not too annoying. Okay, here's a ladder, let's see. Let's crash the game, right? Like we done on all the fan games so far. Let's crash the game on here. Nope. These animations are just... My brain hurts. The enemy variety in this stage is lacking. It's just 3 enemies over and over again. Oh my god. Why would you place that spike like that? That's an instant death for no reason at all. And even the wind or the fucking fan is dragging you to the spike, waiting for you to die to it. This is bullshit. Never do this in game design. That should not be there. That's horrible. What the fuck is that even? I don't know, but... Oh, it's just crap flying, I see. But why are the enemies not dying? They're exploding, but they're not dying. I get it, the chunk is exploding, not the enemies, but kinda doesn't make any sense. Ooh, it's a bit messy, I have to be honest, but it's not too bad. Okay, I'm not being dragged anymore. Okay. That's a scary one-up if I ever saw one. Just our head going in circles. Okay, good, it's a spike trap, but there's current, so it's slower. Oh! Okay. I did that on purpose. Was this the stage? No, it's a mini-boss. Okay, good. Interesting looking... Holy shit. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna use the gear system, because I wanna actually see how the game works. Because everything should be dodgeable and avoidable without it. So if we use it, we might miss something. Very nice, actually, yeah. Bit flashy, I mean, there's so many lights going on. I am sensitive to blinking lights, so that's a bit of a problem, but nothing's too bad so far. That's a bit of a mong right there. My fault. Oh boy. Okay, good. I like this mini-boss, it's very nicely done. Let's see. Okay, good. Sometimes you just get tracked and there's... You just have to be very careful. You would think that the explosions would actually hurt you. If you're near an enemy and it explodes... Yeah, there we go. You would think that it would actually hurt you. Because that's what exploding enemies do in games. That's a nice explosion though, have to give it that. That's why I don't agree with exploding enemies unless it's an explosive type. That's just my 2 cents on game design. But maybe I don't know any better, right? Sometimes the game does feel kinda empty. It's just like this stretch here, so needless. You don't need that. That is piss, I'm pretty sure. Piss and blood, look at this. I love Mega Man 11. Just piss and blood next to each other. Perfect. Oh, Super Mario World. I see. I wonder where this inspiration comes from. Oh! What did I get hit by? I'm not sure. Maybe that was justified. There's a bit of, I think, lack of enemies in this stage. Could have had a lot more. It's just a bit of a basic stretch of enemies, just one after another. They're so small, they're not gonna really do that much damage. Like, even if I get hit by that thing, it's really not the end of the world. Maybe in the hard difficulty it would be a different thing, but then why even have difficulty settings? It's Mega Man. Just have one difficulty and be done with it. We're getting hit left and right there with that show and still making it just fine. Trying to see if there's something up there. If we can glitch the game or something. Nope. They tested that. I'm like... powered up. Almost died again to spikes for no reason. Transitions should never kill you. Oh, why do you go through the spikes when you... I didn't realize that before. You go through the spikes when you get hit. So you can't walk on spikes. Interesting. Oh no, it's gonna... I am the giddy goat. Let's get through this piece and try again. So far the game seems like 3 different teams worked on it. Like I'm not saying that one made the animations, one made the level design. Of course, that's how they make the games. I'm saying 3 different teams had the possession of the whole game at one time, and they just kept throwing it back and forth. That's what it feels like. It's a bit... It feels off somehow, but so far I'm not really complaining too much. This might be the first 2.5D game that is actually not too bad. Okay, that's a bit of a problem right there. If you look at the background... Let's get rid of this motherfucker first. If you look at the background, there's a very similar kind of tube in the back. This black tube right here is kind of similar than the ones here. So I thought I was gonna hit my head on it, but it's in the background. That should have been moved somewhere else. In my opinion anyway. My god, that's actually a pretty hard section, I have to say. Oh, you can charge and he loses his shield. That makes it easier, I did not realize that. Remember not to insta-kill yourself. Okay, there we go. Watch out for spikes all over. So you don't actually use the platform, you just jump. That's a bit of a sick trick, I think. I am not sure what to think about that, it's really fucky. Oh no, vertical scrolling, what the... Why would they do that? Let's see how well it works though, but... I'm not a fan of vertical scrolling. Have to remember, you don't land on the spikes, you go through them. They're not actually... Like, they're not a terrain entity, they're an enemy entity, so that's why you go through them when you're in your iframes. That's exactly why. Have to be really careful. So, I think the problem is that the minimum jump height here is... It's too high. Look at my controller, I'm just tapping the jump button very slightly and look at how high of a jump he does. That's why I feel like I'm always so close to spikes when I jump. Maybe it's the wind or the current dragging. No, it's still... Look at the jump height. It's too high. Definitely too high, and the graphic, the animation, it kind of resets every time you do that. I like the attention to detail when you jump though, look at the little bubbles. Some negatives, some positives here and there, but I think the negatives are sometimes outweighing the positives a little bit. Okay. This jump requires that I've got used to the mechanics so far, but I have to tell you that I haven't. That was complete luck. This is I wanna be the guy. Challenge like this. What does this have to do with Acid Man? I don't like that. That's artificial difficulty at its finest. People are gonna die there for no goddamn reason. What did I get hit? Oh, there's a small spider, didn't even see that. It's a long stage so far, I really like the length of the stage. Really lovely. Oh, you can go back inside the tube, I did not realize that. Yet another problem with 2.5D, I suppose. That's the gate. For some reason this is the final screen, like one of the easiest screens so far. Well, I think we have 0 lives. No, we have 1 life. Okay, let's see if we can do something about Acid Man here. Right. I would prefer no voices. I was kinda expecting that to happen, to be honest. I didn't even... like, the music is... Can we somehow up the music? Or is there just no options at this point? Select, okay, audio. Let's bump the music up. The sound effects a bit lower. Maybe that'll help. I just wanna hear the music. Okay, there we go. We can hear the music better now. Oh, we have to actually hit the shield. Oh my god, the shield is... I mean, the slide is... The slide is so chunky, I'm having a hard time. Okay, that's the problem with the slide. You can't slide and turn and fire as fast as you can in the classic games. Oh boy, I like that. These controls are too slow for him. Like, Acid Man is so fast, but we control so slow. That's one of the big problems I'm starting to see with this game. Our controls are way too slow for this guy. Eventually you can learn it, I'm sure. But so far, because you have to stand up and get up every time you complete your slide, and then you have to turn and then you can let go of charge, your controls are way too slow for Acid Man. I'm sure you can do it, no Miss Perfect. I'm not saying you can't do that, but the controls are kinda bad. And they are the worst thing about this game right now. If you agreed on what I said, leave a like. If you disagreed, leave a dislike. I'll catch you next time when we look at something else. Most likely more Acid Man fight.